Hi everyone and welcome to Reply Flow. This video will be crucial and we'll walk through how to handle positive replies and the exact workflow to follow when someone responds positively. By the end of the video, you will know how to craft effective responses that move prospects closer to booking a call. Let's dive in. So, the types of replies you can get, the first one is the direct intent. And this happens when someone directly expresses interest with replies like, I'm interested, or when are you available? And here's how you would respond to these replies. Script 1. Hey, great to hear you're interested. The easiest next step is to get a call scheduled if you want. You can book a slot in my personal calendar using the link below, and then you would have your calendar link or your Go High Level calendar link. And you tell them if no available slots suit, let me know and I'll move something about for you. Please let me know when you have booked and I will confirm I received it. Talk soon, then you would write your name. So this is one option. A second option can be a more simple email. You would say, hey name, amazing to hear from you, super excited to be in touch. Easiest if you check out my scheduler link to book a time. Grab a time here and then you would put your Go High Level calendar link. Looking forward to it. And you will see me, replacing Calendly with Go High Level calendar because everyone in this community has access to unlimited sub accounts, so there is really no point with subscribing to Calendly, which is like if you want to do the same stuff that you can do with Go High Level, such as automations and sending out reminders one day before the meeting, 1 hour, 20 minutes, all of that, it will cost you a lot on Calendly, which is why I'm pushing people to have a Go High Level calendar link instead of paying extra money for Calendly. So this was the first type of reply, which is direct intent. The second type is intent with questions. So this is when a prospect shows interest by asking questions. Important, do not fall into the trap of answering their questions directly. We need to maintain curiosity. If you tell them all the information on the email, why would they even get on a call with you? You need to build curiosity to motivate them to schedule a call. So by answering too soon, you can take away their curiosity and the reason for them to book. And the most common types of intent with questions replies are, how does it work? How much does it cost? Can you send me some proof? And for this type of positive reply, I recommend sending a custom Loom video for each prospect. This demonstrates effort and personalizes your response. The Loom video should be between 30 to 90 seconds long. So, a Loom that would be very important and very good for replying to how does it work question. And the goal here really is to let them know it's much easier to explain everything on a call. If they want to understand how it works, they will need to hop on a call with you. So this is an example, and this can be sent via email or recorded in a Loom video, but it's preferable if you do it over a Loom video, as it will show the prospect that this is personalized only to them and that you've actually put time and effort for sending this, which means that you really want to work with them. So a script could be, hey, first name, great to hear back from you. I would be happy to explain everything. To really do it justice and give you a clear understanding of the value, it would be best to discuss it on a call. I hope that works for you, as I want to ensure everything is crystal clear. The last thing we want is to play email ping pong or end up with miscommunication about the service, right? How about we schedule a quick demo? I promise to keep it short, straightforward, and pressure free. You can leave your card at home. If that works for you, here's my calendar to book a time, and then you would put your calendar link. So the key points here are that you've acknowledged the response, you agreed to the request or question, they feel in control of the process, really important. You want to make them feel in control. You've explained why a call is necessary, and you've eased any concerns about the call being a sales pitch. Number two, so to reply to the pricing question, how much does it cost? You can use the following. So the key here really is to understand about pre-call pricing questions is why prospects ask them. They simply don't want to waste time exploring something they might not be able to afford. However, we don't want to discuss pricing before the call. But the important thing here is for you to notice that they are asking about the price for them to make sure they're gonna not wanna they don't wanna waste time exploring something they might not be able to afford. So the script will be the following. Hey John, thanks for the question. I totally get why you're asking. There's no point in us chatting if it's out of budget, and I certainly don't want to waste your time. See what we did there? The first sentence is making the lead feel that you understand them, which is so important. Now, next, with that said, we price our services with your budget in mind, and I can assure you that for the value you will get, it will be worth your time and investment. We offer various payment plans, and with our guarantee, pricing is rarely an issue for clients. I'm not trying to dodge your question, but we always like to fully explain the value of our services before attaching a price point. Hope that makes sense. If you're open to it, let's book a call where I can go over all the details, including pricing. Feel free to use the link below to schedule. I promise it will be a pressure-free chat. And then you would put your Go High Level calendar link. And if they still insist on knowing the price before the call, it's time to give them a direct answer while tying the price to the results you're offering. So if they insist on knowing the price, here's what you can do. You can tell them, hey, John, I totally understand why you're asking about pricing. We charge $2,000 per month. Now, if we are able to land you 40 pre-qualified appointments in your calendar every month, would you be open to exploring a demo with me? Thanks, and your name. Now, for the third type of question, which is, can you send me some proof? And at the end of the day, the prospects just want to know if what you're offering actually works. They get a lot of emails, and while they may want to believe it works, they need evidence to back it up. So we handle this similarly to the approach for how does it work. So if you do have case studies and proof, you would reply with, hey name, great question. We have plenty of awesome case studies and examples of results. That said, I would like to provide them with as much detail and context as possible. Would it be all right if we schedule a quick demo? I can walk you through our client stories and successes and even connect you with some afterward if you would like. If that works for you, here's the link to my calendar, and then you would put your Go High Level calendar link. I promise to keep the demo short without any sales pressure. Thanks, and your name. Now, in the other scenario where you don't have case studies and proof, which is totally fine, you would reply to them telling them, hey name, thanks for reaching out, and I totally understand why you're asking. Because of the unique nature of our process, we keep things discreet for our clients. They prefer it that way. Our goal is to help them make money, not the other way around. I completely get why you want to ensure this is a solid opportunity. That's exactly why we work on it. And then you would write your offer here, outlining that it is an offer with a strong guarantee, and that if you don't bring them results, you don't take money. And then you say where we reverse the risk and give you the confidence you need. I would be happy to explain how this works in more detail. How about we schedule a demo? If that sounds good, I've linked my scheduler below. I promise to keep it short, straightforward, and no sales pressure. Feel free to leave your card at home. And then you would put your Go High Level calendar link. Thanks, and your name. So really, whenever you're unsure how to respond, you can refer to the following document for inspiration. So these 40 plus replies has successfully led to scheduled appointments by Charlie Morgan. And let's just quickly go through the document. So we've written down the objection and the script of the email so you can get inspiration. So if it's the cost, you could use this. It's about the price, also you'd use this. Can you explain? Use this. Uh, get back to us, you would use this, and it just keeps going. So please refer to this document whenever you just don't know how to reply to the prospect response. Use this document as guidance and inspiration. Now, of course, you would use this sheet to track your engaged prospects, make a copy, and you can also use Gmail labels to track, and actually be sure to use both. So I believe we've already gave you this sheet. And now let's talk about the reply workflow. So what you need to do is first send your reply, then label the prospect as engaged, then add them to your engaged prospect tracker, connect with them on LinkedIn. So make sure you use the same profile picture as in your Loom video. Send a connection request message saying something like, "Hey, first name, I received your reply via email. Looking forward to discussing further." If they don't have LinkedIn, friend them on Facebook, and again, using the same profile picture as in your Loom, send the message request on Facebook before friending. If they're not on LinkedIn or Facebook, try following and sending a DM on Twitter or Instagram. Another thing you would do is you would call them, get their number, and use the script. "Hey, first name, this is your name. I just saw your reply to my video via email and thought it would be best for us to schedule a time to chat. Does time or time work for you?" If they ask too many questions, let them know you would love to explain more, but you have a meeting in 2 minutes, and suggest booking a call to go over everything in detail later. And again, don't leave voicemails. If they don't answer, try calling them again. If there's still no answer, check if they have WhatsApp by searching their number, send a voice note using a similar script. If they don't have WhatsApp, just send a text message using your Go High Level number and, say, "Hey, first name, it's your name. I just saw your reply to my video via email. I've sent you an email and wanted to follow up here to make sure you received it." Note, use actually, instead of Skype, you can use your Go High Level number. Use Go High Level number for international calls by purchasing a number from the USA, Canada, UK, etc. Begin the warm-up follow-up process. Follow up every 2 days for up to 8 attempts, and make sure to check if they booked before following up. Now, let's talk about negative replies for a bit. So don't waste time responding to anyone who is explicitly rude or mean. Put your ego aside and do not reply. However, for replies like "I tried it and it didn't work," or "I'm not interested," or anything similar, create an evergreen Loom video around 60 seconds that walks through your offer and tries to break their pattern. So by evergreen, we mean that this won't be a personalized video, mentioning the name of every lead. This will just a video you do once, and you will send to anyone with such responses. So the Loom structure will be, "I wanted to personally record this video for you. I totally understand why you said," and then you would insert the reason. Honestly, I hear this quite often too. I'm recording this quick video to make a point. We can't really know if this is a fit or not until we've had our chance to chat. The last thing I want is for you to miss out on a real opportunity because of a preconceived notion. Without having a proper conversation, we can't be sure. How about we take 15 minutes later this week to see if we can truly add value? Maybe it's not a fit, but I believe in this product so much that I'd feel bad not giving my best shot to explain. That said, if you still don't want to chat, that's totally fine. A no is better than a maybe, so just let me know. So here's, some inspiration for you to make that Loom. And the examples that Charlie Morgan has tried and it didn't really work include this loom. Let's have a look at it. Bearing in mind that this was the strategy that did not work, all right? So don't focus really well.
Hey Ben, it's Charlie Morgan here. Just want to say thanks for your reply, and also just wanted to sort of give you a quick point with regards to you already having been burned in the past. Now, first of all, I want to let you know that I totally understand where you're coming from. We've worked with companies before as well that haven't really kept their promises, let's say, and I totally get how you feel. Like, I mean, I've been in your shoes, and I know how annoying it is to want to grow your business, but not to trust anyone to do the right thing. So I totally understand. I've been there myself. With that said, I want to just sort of raise one quick point to see if I can open your mind slightly, because I don't want you to necessarily paint us all with the same brush, because I know that I've got a bloody brilliant product, and I know we really can help you. And the last thing I would want is for your previous experiences to resemble, and to match your future experiences, right? We don't want that to happen. So I still want to have a chat if it's okay. I don't want to take too much of your time. I don't want to push you and sell you anything. I just want to sort of understand your business and really see if we can help. I know I've got a great product. I know I've also got a great guarantee that protects you with that product as well. And we've got an incredible offer. And I really wouldn't want this opportunity to go to waste just because of how you've had an experience in the past. I want to help you grow your company. And if you're afraid, then I don't want you to be. So yeah, if you don't want to chat, I totally respect that, and you can say no, and that's fine. But I want to just to sort of say this, and before I admit defeat, so to speak, just want to give it my best. Really, because I think we can help. So with that said, if you're not open, no problem. But if you are, I'd love to talk to you. I really think we can help, and I promise you. And I know you've heard this before, but I promise you, we are not like those other companies that you've been burned by. And we've been on that end of the stick as well, so we know what it's like, and we make sure our product is brilliant for that very reason. So hopefully I'll hear back from you. Have a great day. Cheers, man.
All right, so that's the first loom, but Charlie said that it didn't truly work, and then he's saying we're already doing this ourselves. Someone does this for us. Oh, sorry, I really messed this up. So these looms are depending on the message that the lead sent you. So if the lead tells you we've tried this before and it didn't work, you would send them this type of loom. All right? I hope it makes sense now, and sorry for the confusion. So if these are three scenarios, the first scenario is if the lead tells you we tried this before and it didn't work, use this script. If the lead sends you we are already doing this ourselves / someone does this for us, you would send them this type of loom. And if someone tells you we're not looking for this right now, you would send them this type of loom. Hope that makes sense, and again, sorry for the confusion. So I won't watch the two other looms, but I will share with you the documents so you can watch them in your own time. Now, the real work starts with the warm follow-ups. You would need to stay focused and don't get complacent. Be ready to follow up with engaged prospects up to 8 times across multiple platforms if needed. And we're looking for 3 answers, really. Yes, no, or fuck off. And don't be afraid of the fuck off, all right? Don't be afraid to be too salesy. Most of the meetings you will get are from the follow-ups. Don't, like, when sending the 7th or the 8th follow-up, if you ever feel like, oh, I'm being too salesy or I need to stop with that, please don't. Most of the meetings you will get are through the follow-ups. So stay consistent, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.